And for you... We're looking for some redstone, some lapis, and diamonds. And, I don't know, coal. Yes and no. Not really. Not so much. Not so much. Alright. Thank you. Go around this way. I think I went that way last time. Let's see what we got on this side. Come on. Give me some... Oh, get to use my diamond shovel. Diamond shovel for the win. Alright, so there's some mobs over here to our right that we'd like to investigate further. Be cool to find a dungeon. I'd love to find a dungeon. Are you up top? Where you at, zombie? Sounds like he's way up top. Sometimes it's really deceiving listening to the zombies. Yeah, he's up here somewhere. No? Where you at? He's up there somewhere. Screw him. You just stay up there then, friend. Probably better for you. Safer for you to stay away from me. Not a good outcome. I don't think you're gonna make it. Alright, we gotta get rid of that water. That water will wash us into something. Where are you coming from, water? Where are you coming from? Is that the source block right there? No, oh! Nope, it's over the edge. Get up there. You can do it. Where are you at? Way over here? One little source block doing all this damage. Alright, go away, water. Got obsidian? Anybody need any obsidian? We got some obsidian for days. Since I've done the last couple episodes, I've done a whole lot of no building. So the next couple episodes we're gonna really focus on building. It's just after that death, after those 2 deaths a few episodes ago, I looked at my armor. I'm like, man, even though the feather falling boots wouldn't have helped on that drop, it's like, man, come on, it's time to get some real armor here. So I did the feather falling enchantment, of course. Got lucky with that one. Now we've been doing some XP farming so we can fortify our new outfit, our new armor. We're getting there. What do we got? We got helmet, pants, and booties enchanted. We've repaired our nubby pickaxe. We need to repair our bow before it gets too far away from us. Too far away meaning destroyed. I'd like to make my way around this room with a little bit bigger walkway. Because if it's just in a couple of blocks from here and you go right by it, it's like such a waste. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love these big lava rooms like this. Seen some really cool ones. They're so big. Some of them are so big that they create their own like mist, like their own fog. It's kind of eerie looking. I don't know. I just think they look cool. I had seen a couple comments, reminding me about Meatycraft RAW was basically going to be everything. That's why, like I said, those last couple, this is what we've been doing. Kind of cruising around, which is what I do. If there's times when I'm not recording and I'm just kind of playing, this is what I do. Mill around, collecting XP, resources, venturing around systems, trying to find caves. Is that going to give me the XP from there? Yeah. I want to make my way around you. Then from there you can do little branches off and look for goods. Goods and services provided to you by the cave system. Delicious. What is the efficiency 2? I could really stand to have an efficiency 3. Really break so much faster. Or a mining laser. Mining lasers. You guys watching Blood Dragon playthrough? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Props to game developers, man. Ubisoft, to make it a standalone game for $14, right? If you never played Far Cry 3, you didn't have to, right? Because Blood Dragon on its own is a really good game. But if you played Far Cry 3 all the way through, like I did twice, you'll notice all the, how it's obviously the game engine. It's obviously everything about Far Cry 3, but they've retextured the world, right? Retexturing. And with all these mod series that I've been doing, like the Fallout mod series, stuff like that, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing there is loading mod retextures. And that's what's cool about playing that game, is I can see that basically the game developer, that's what they did. They took a game that they had, developed new textures for it, and they created their own brand new standalone game. I mean, really, how cool is that? It's actually really cool, to be honest with you guys. I wish more companies would do that. Like, say, I don't know, take Borderlands for example, right? Borderlands drops a bunch of really good DLCs, so they're great, and the game itself is awesome. But I don't know, that might be one of the games. I guess it'd be like a mini game, but they wouldn't do it as a standalone. It would be a DLC. I don't know. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is just so unique in what the developers did, making it standalone like that. I think they really hit on something there, and making it cheap. I mean, what's better than that? Who wants to pay? What if it was a DLC and it was 14? I don't know. That would be okay. But standalone, maybe you didn't have Far Cry 3. Then you see some Blood Dragon videos and you're like, man, that looks like it's a lot of fun. I like that feeling, that kind of crazy Tron neon effect of game. But you didn't necessarily want to play the regular game of Far Cry, so you could buy it standalone. That's the difference between being a downloadable content DLC and being standalone. So, I don't know, props, man. I think they did a great job with that. And it runs awesome. It almost, I don't know, it's been a while since I've played Far Cry 3, but if the playability of it, what they did was they increased the run speed, they increased the jumping and the fall damage, all that kind of stuff. They improved on all that, and what it did was it made it feel more like, I don't know, like a Quake kind of, really fast PC type game where you could really zip around. I like that because I run on really high sensitivity. I'm barely moving my mouse right here. Like if I was to drag my mouse like 3 inches, well, that's okay. Let's see. 3 inches is almost 2.5, 3 rotations. Oh, lapis. So I like the faster responding games. The thing is though, like on my playthroughs, on the fun throughs, I lower my sensitivity because I would have a hard time controlling myself. Like when I normally play, I'm doing this a lot, looking real quick. And if you did that on a playthrough, it kind of gets annoying after a while. You want to be, if I'm looking for loot and you guys are trying to kind of look and see what's on the walls or what I might be missing, and I'm doing this, you're like, dude, slow down. We're trying to watch the game. So I do slow my sensitivity down. How I do it, Diamond. How I do it is that guy's making his way around here, isn't he? Yeah. You thought you were smart. Here, come get me. Lava. Well, the way I do it is I run the mice that I run. The mouse that I have now is a Rocat. I have it on both computers, on my playthrough computer and this one. And what I do is I have DPI settings, right? And on the DPI settings, I have like 6 settings. So I have it set to the absolute lowest I would ever even think about playing, right? And then the absolute highest I would ever think about playing. And then in between those, I go up 500 DPI per movement. So I can just click one button on my mouse and it will advance up or down to the next DPI in 500 DPI increments. So I run like, the lowest I think I run is 2500, and then it goes 3000, 35, 4000, 45, 5000, and I think the highest I have on there might be 55. Even though this, I think this one goes up to 6,000 or 8,000 DPI. Not really sure. Don't remember. It goes up a couple thousand more than my last mouse, which was the Logitech G500, which I do like that mouse, but I really like this Rocat, the way it feels in the hand, and it lights up. I have blue LEDs coming out of it, which is always cool. Doesn't have a lot of buttons on it, secondary buttons that I use. I use probably one. Games like Far Cry, I'll use the melee on my thumb, on the mouse button. Just, hey, I've been over there before. Hi, how you doing, friend? All right, kind of lost track. I was just blindly picking away while we were talking. But yeah, so DPI settings, it's cool. So like you come into a game, a new game that you're playing, you can lower your DPI settings without having to go back out and adjust the mouse sensitivity. It works pretty good. But you got to be careful with it, because if it's a game like Battlefield and you want, it's really important to have a groove, like a good feel for your sensitivity. You got to be careful with that and remember what you run. Because if you start changing that, it's not like Minecraft where it's no big deal. Dude, spider's gonna come up behind me and knock me into that lava. Get over here. Get. Alright, it's really dark in here. Got some gold for days. I'm gonna have to repair my pick again. What is that? I would love to have efficiency in unbreaking 3 instead of 2. I think I've been used to lately having 3 on there, and this 2 just nubs away too fast. You're a nub. Why you nub away too fast? This was kind of a bust, wasn't it, this room? This room was kind of a bust for me. Not a whole lot of stuff going on. Cool looking area, but if you don't yield me the diamonds, I don't care how good you look. Could have used more lapis, redstone, and diamonds. That's what I really, like I said, that's what I'm looking for. Am I actually gonna breach out somewhere here or not? I thought there was no gravel. No gravel. There we go. I knew I could make it through there. Hey, creeper. Another creeper. Get in lava. Or just blow up. Get in lava. Alright, something above me. There's something up there. Or was that you? Is that you? Hi. There they are. Is there a spawner up there, though? Let's go check it out. Ow! Rude! Rude! I was in the middle of something. Yeah, that's rude. Get out of here. Get! XP for days. Can't go that way. I want to see if there was something up here. It's a second layer. Hey! That was my staircase. What the heck? It's really dark. Really dark. Hi. Creeper. Oh, I wonder if this works its way all the way to the top. I'm out of torches. Are you serious? Alright. Time to go! When you run out of torches, it's time to go. Yeah. Thanks for the skull-shattering arrows in my face! Alright. How do we get out of here? Get out of my face, creeper. It's this way, right? This way? That really did not yield me nearly what I wanted it to. I'm telling you guys. Alright, here we go down the long, straight path. This is why I need, like, teleportation. Zoop! Right to the end. I'm going to teleport from here to there. Yeah, whatever, mob. 15 XP. My pickaxe is nubbed out again. My bow's nubbed. I'd like to find some more dungeons and get some more books. That would be good. I don't think any of those books are helpful. I'm trying to remember what they were. They're not really helpful for my either armor or weapons. I'm not sure what they were. They were kind of useless ones. But I did have 2 books early on that I used. I used some. I don't remember what for. And I don't remember which ones they were. I don't know if it was on the pick. No, the pick and the sword. We enchanted that. And we got good enchantments right away, right? I forget. I gotta sneeze. Oh, man. Woo! It's time for lunch. It's lunchtime. Time for a sandwich. Make me a sandwich time. Maybe some tuna fish with mustard. I know a lot of you guys have tried it. You guys have sent me pictures. You sent me all kinds of stuff. I told you guys it's good, and it's something that maybe a lot of people wouldn't have even thought. You know, at mustard instead of mayo. It's probably better for you too. Mayonnaise is not good for you. If you've ever seen mayonnaise made, like what goes into it, you probably wouldn't like it as much. Oil and eggs. It's like ugh. It just looks so. Doesn't look good as we're making it. Oh man, I actually work. Where I work, we do not only stuff with petroleum, but we do food and pharmaceutical too. So I've seen the inside of these places. I've seen it. All right, pick 16. How much is it going to cost? 25. Derp. Derpity derp derp derp. Well, I'm going to save my XP and I'll probably farm for days at some point. Maybe out there again. Look at all this stuff that I have. Cobble. Who needs this much cobble? Who needs dirt? Cobble. 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 Alright, we'll save that. Get rid of the brains. Get rid of the bones. Get rid of the string. Potato? Is that a good potato? Is that one baked? Give me this. I feel like a baked potato. Know what I'm saying? Feel like a baked potato. Alright, take these 2. Give me that. Where's that other bow that I had? This should repair this full, and then we can see what it's going to take to repair that bow. If we have a fully repaired one. Ah, darn it. All those stupid heads down there. Baked potato time. Alright, let's make some more of these too. Well, before I do it, let's do this the right way. We'll do 3 rows. 3 rows this time. Is there enough? There's enough. There we go. Left me 3. Made 21 of them. Alright, you guys can go in there. Iron, that's XP. Gold, that's XP. 17 now. 9. Wool. I'm curious to know. I'd like to have a. You know what? I could just. Let's just make a bow. I was gonna go fight some dudes for it. Screw it. I'll just make a bow. I want to see how much it's gonna cost me. How much do you want to repair this with a full bow? 26. All right. What books did I have? Aqua Affinity, garbage. Punch. So I have Power, Flame, and Infinity. I could add this Punch to it, which isn't bad. Bane, I could add to this. I'll probably do that. We've done so much XP farming, though, that I'll probably just do... I'll go down into the field and do some mob killing or something. And, oh, man. Oh, my back. Just so you guys know, just going to let you know, I just played for 2 hours and 6 minutes. It's the first time I've done that much in a long time. So that would be probably the last 6 episodes was all from one sitting on a Saturday morning between breakfast and lunch. Nothing really going on today, you know. I just wanted to come in here and play, and like I said, this is the stuff that I do when in some of the other series that I don't record. But this is more in line with Meatycraft, like Meatycraft the original. This is it. It's kind of just you and me hanging out, playing Minecraft, and trying to build some cool looking things. We've got to get to building, though. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. Now that I got my armors, I'll go get some more XP, and I'll do some enchanting, stuff like that. Maybe use those books up. But it's time to start really making this area come together. Like, looking out here. Oops. Looking out here. Like that house. We're going to tie stuff somehow into here. Then I got that waterfall back there. Maybe I'll put some kind of just lighting out over that. I'm not going to build anything over that. Then we've got the shops that we're going to do down below down there. Oh my gosh, don't fall, Meaty. Get out of my wheat field! Dude, look at where... Oh, they're coming after me. That's what they're doing. You guys are as nervous as I am standing up on that edge. Things got me the heebie-jeebies. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for the last 2 hours and 10 minutes. Appreciate it. I'm going to go get some lunch. But next series of videos for Meatycraft, we're going to get into some building again. And then if something you guys want to see, I'm sure you guys all want me to eventually go to the end, right? The end. Because there I can get, what is it, like 100 XP when I kill the dragon? And this bow here, Power 2, Flame 1, Infinity, and I'll add that punch book to it. That bow is good. That's a good bow for dragon fighting. The key to that is the Infinity. You need a power. You really need a power and an Infinity bow to go fight the dragon, because it takes a ton of arrows. I think I did it before without Infinity, and I went through a couple of stacks of arrows. So, and you're in there for a long time. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me for this time. Dude! What the deuce? It's the headless dude! I can't... Are you serious? What are you doing down here? How did you get down here? How did... This is all lit up. How the heck did they get down here? That's not cool. I was talking and all of a sudden, blam, in my ears, man. Banging on the door like it's the Avon lady or something. Hi, it's your neighbor. Could I borrow a cup of sugar? No! Get out of here. It's my house. Alright, guys. So like I was saying, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last 2 hours. But this will obviously be broke up into reasonable amount of time videos for you guys to watch. And hopefully enjoy. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Later.